Today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023, and I'm talking to you from Lakewood, Washington. I just want to let you know that finally work has started at the Panattoni warehouse site in Lakewood's Springbrook neighborhood, where there are 114 protected native Garry oaks in what is a priority Garry Oak woodland habitat, a critical area as determined by the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife. The site also sits on a second critical area, the Clover Creek floodplain. As far as I know, the Garry Oaks are still standing at the moment, but they won't be for long. 1 year ago, in late August, my SEPA appeal was dismissed on procedural grounds after having waited about 15 months for it to take place. One of the reasons was that I missed the proper notice of appeal deadline because I followed the deadline that was published in the official city notice about it, the announcement. But unfortunately, the date that they gave was wrong. And so although I was within that deadline, the real deadline was different and I missed it. So the appeal was dismissed. Even though, according to WDFW, the Department of Fish and Wildlife, the critical area comprised of Garry Oak woodland priority habitat is protected and everything within the drip lines should be saved. According to Lakewood regulations, it's fine for the developers to cut it down in lieu of a mitigation fee. In this case, it was set at $417,000 for the 114 Garry Oak trees, most of them around 200 years old, some probably even more. It's also on a second critical area, the floodplain of Clover Creek, which is just on the other side of an apartment complex. The groundwater, according to the survey, was in places just 6 feet below the surface. The area is a known flooding area. There is abundant wildlife on that property. And it's a problem of environmental justice as well because, of course, as you know, it's a poor neighborhood with a high percentage of minority residents. This warehouse will be in a U-shape surrounding the Maple Court apartments. The James apartments are across the street. In the new floodplain map published last year, the flood risk was even much worse than previously thought, with I-5 predicted to have flooding there. The worst flooding on the map was many feet deep in that area. I received a letter today from a resident from the Maple Court apartments, and she wrote, "Hi, I was trying to see who I could contact about stopping this warehouse on 123rd Street. I'm just devastated. There's so much wildlife in there. That's a meadow. We have those yellow butterflies, honeybees that love the wild fennel, red-tailed hawks, deer, our state's Anna's hummingbird, a mama raccoon with babies, and she has a cataract on her right eye, not to mention all those ancient Garry oaks. There's got to be some way to stop this. Who do we contact? Can the mayor do anything? They started digging today with the bulldozers and fenced it all in. That's our only little strip of trees to block out all the noise from the I-5 freeway. So instead of looking out my bedroom window at beautiful trees, I'm going to have to look at an ugly warehouse that's going to poison us even more. Sincerely, Angelique." I just wanted to bear witness to what's happening and provide a glimpse into society as it is in Lakewood, Washington, United States, in the year 2023. We try to do what we can, but it's an uphill battle.